Midnight Moon. Written by Suzana Thompson. Narrated by Sarah Sampino. Chapter 18. I was lost in thought the next morning, with my gaze fixed on the cheerful bright daisies, when my mom decided to talk to me about Damien before my dad came downstairs. "That was very romantic, bringing you flowers and serenading you. For a minute, I thought he was here to propose. We're not even dating," I immediately informed her. "Oh," she said. "That's good." I glanced at her in surprise. "It is? I thought you liked Damien." "He seems nice," she replied, with a slight emphasis on the word seems. "But he was apparently involved with that girl who disappeared recently." I jumped to his defense. "He had nothing to do with that. Nobody knows what happened to her," she began. "Damien didn't do anything," I insisted vehemently. "And then there was that attack on his other girlfriend," she continued. "That was an animal attack," I exclaimed, completely riled up by what she was insinuating. "Damien had nothing to do with that either. I can't believe you would even think he could do something like that. Some people have another side that doesn't come out until—" "He was crying," I cut in. "He was crying, Mom, because he couldn't help Kristen's family find her. You didn't see his face. You don't know what he's been through." She looked taken aback by my outburst. "Oh," she said. "I didn't know that you were that close, that he comes to you with his problems." I hadn't realized it either, until she put it that way. "I guess we are." "You think you know him pretty well?" Mom questioned. "Yeah," I said, thinking of all the secrets we were keeping. "Do you feel that you can trust him?" Mom asked. I sighed deeply. "Yeah, in the way you're worried about. I know he's not violent or anything." "Ah," Mom said, looking rather relieved. "It's a run-of-the-mill problem with romantic complications. You're worried about ruining your friendship with him." "Something like that," I confirmed vaguely. "I'm not sure what kind of advice to give you on that front," she told me. "It all depends on how you feel about him." "That's the question," I agreed. "I'm not really sure yet." "Not sure about what?" Dad asked. "What I should major in," I said, with a conspiratorial look at Mom. "You better make up your mind," he warned me. "College isn't cheap." "She'll get her bearings," Mom assured him. "The first 2 years are fairly standard classes for everyone, and she can always change her major anyway." "Putting off decisions doesn't make them any easier," Dad admonished me, inadvertently getting to the heart of my current problem. I had to decide what to do about Damien and give him an answer soon. I'd been determined to end my involvement with him, but a part of me wondered about what our connection was, if there could be anything between us beyond the strange circumstances that had brought us together. Was it possible for us to have a normal relationship now that the danger was past? I realized that I wanted to find out for sure. He had offered to be just friends. That wasn't really what I wanted. I didn't think that we could pick up where we left off either, however, and I decided to tell Damien how I felt. I sent him a text to meet me at my locker before school. He looked hopeful, but cautious, as he approached me. "Did you decide to say yes?" "I decided on maybe," I replied. "Maybe you'll be my girlfriend?" Damien questioned. "Exactly," I confirmed. "I can't decide that until we go out on dates first." "You'll go out with me?" He smiled. "Yes," I said. "But we'll be starting over from the beginning. Not as friends, but not like anything romantic has ever happened between us. Our first date needs to be a real first date." "I get it," Damien stated. "You want me to act like I've never kissed you before?" "Yeah," I told him. "I'd like us to have a normal relationship with normal dates, and take things one step at a time." "That's what I want too," he said. I'm so glad that you decided to give me another chance, and I promise to make everything up to you." I smiled then, feeling optimistic about leaving behind all the weirdness and making a new start with Damien.